was trying to forget you, staying sober, feeling numb, seeing you in empty spaces, silent screaming that you're gone. Love top or heart, what you promised undone, battling your lies with my heart and my soul, breaking me down into pieces I fell for you. And now I can get you out of my memory. In the darkness there's a picture of you and me. And if I look back, broken remembering, I know, afraid I will never be, 'cause now you're just a memory. Now I'm seeing your reflection, slowly fading from my eyes, drowned by our imperfections, haunted by what could have been. Love top or heart, what you promised undone, battling your lies with my heart and my soul, breaking me down into pieces I fell for you. And now I can get you out of my memory. In the darkness there's a picture of you and me. And if I look back, broken remembering, I know, afraid I will never be, 'cause now you're just a memory.
Heard it through the grapevine that you're out of doing just fine. When I can barely get back, but what's new? I've been avoiding places I could run into you. Scared of the confrontation, it's too soon. Oh baby, I wish that I could wish you the best, and I wish I could say that you're not stuck in my head when you're already gone and I got nothing left, 'cause you are my home. Baby, I know it's just a matter of time, but I don't wanna see you live a different life with somebody better for you by your side when I'm all alone. Oh, I wish that I could wish you the best. Oh, I wish that I could wish you the best. Don't wanna be the bad guy, but like forgiving you don't feel right tonight. It's gonna be a long And I wish I could say that you're not stuck in my head when you're already gone and I got nothing left, 'cause you are my home. Baby, I know it's just a matter of time, but I don't wanna see you live a different life with somebody better for you by your side when I'm all alone. Oh, I wish that I could wish you the best. Oh, I wish that I could wish you the best. Oh, baby, I know it's just a matter of time, but I don't wanna see you live a different life with somebody better for you by your side when I'm all alone. Oh, I wish that I could wish you the best. Oh, I wish that I could wish you the best.
All I need tonight is your voice and an upright piano, 'cause those are two of my favorite sounds. The lions at the gate in my mind, and we've run out of ammo, but everything is gonna be just fine. Can we roll it? Can we hold it? Can we drink it, chop it up and smoke it? Can we peel it? Can we pop it? 'Cause we don't like feeling these emotions. Can we try it? Can we find it? Can we please be kind and just rewind it? This is real life, these are real times, and we're always wanting to escape them. Put down that vice, they're all nice. Let's have a conversation, 'cause you are one of my favorite songs. It always ends the same way for you, and those demons are chasing. Can we face them? Can we roll it? Can we hold it? Can we drink it, chop it up and smoke it? Can we peel it? Can we pop it? 'Cause we don't like feeling these emotions. Can we try it? Can we find it? Can we please be kind and just rewind it? This is real life, these are real times, and we're always wanting to escape them. All I need tonight is your voice. All I need tonight is your voice. Let's not roll it, let's not hold it, let's not drink it, chop it up or smoke it. All I need tonight is your voice. Can we roll it? Can we hold it? Can we drink it, chop it up or smoke it? Can we peel it? Can we pop it? 'Cause we don't like feeling these emotions. Can we try it? Can we find it? Can we please be kind and just rewind it? This is real life, these are real times, and we're always wanting to escape them. All I need tonight is your voice. All I need tonight is your voice.
I've let you cross me. My mind shuts down and I can't compete. My body's shaking and I'm scared to say just how I feel. Gotta turn on that noise so I can make the right choice. I need to know, as if you won't listen, I might just have to go. I want to leave this all behind. Can we close this door for peace of mind? 'Cause I'm not the one to scream and shout, and you don't wanna talk this out. And I don't wanna lose me, so I need to Your talk is cheap, but your words cut deep. Don't you understand that you're bringing me down till I'm stuck on the ground? I need to turn on the noise so I can make the right choice. I need to know, can't this be different? Or should I let this go? I want to leave this all behind. Can we close this door for peace of mind? 'Cause I'm not the one to scream and shout, and you don't want to talk this out. And I don't want to lose me, so I need to choose me. Choose me. So I need to choose me. Choose me. I really need to, and I don't wanna lose me, so I need to choose me. I know I'm far away, far from what I used to be. Ooh, no one can get in my way. It's my time to shine, baby. And I don't really care about what people think. No, I just need myself. It's time to be my priority. Always been caring about the rest, but no one ever cared for me. Always been looking for someone else, until I found myself. 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 Each piece of my past made me who I am. Yeah, yeah. Don't wanna be who I was. I'm stronger, baby. Yeah, yeah. And I don't really care about what people think. No, I just need myself. It's time to be my priority. Yeah, yeah. Always been caring about the rest, but no one ever cared for me. Always been looking for someone else, until I found myself. 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 Wow, wow. Until I found myself. Until I found myself. Until I found myself.
Cause I didn't notice what I had to lose. I took it all for granted and I never told you just what you meant to me. Guess I couldn't see. thought I'd know the way you did, the way you wanted you. Even trying to impress. You thought I'd know the way you said hello. I was staring at I'm still on my own. Notice what I had to lose. Took it all for granted. I never told you. Notice what I had to lose. Took it all for granted. I never told you. Notice what I had to lose. Took it all for granted. I never told you. Notice what I had to lose. Took it all for granted. I never told you. You thought I'd know the way you did, the way you wanted you. Even trying to impress. You thought I'd know the way you said hello. I'm staring at I'm still on my own.
Hello everyone and welcome to Valorant Challenger League. My name is Popter and I'll be your host today. I am joined by my two amazing casters. Say what's up, Soju,
What's up, guys?
and say what's up, Mono.
How do you do?
Today we only have one game being played live and 3 more games playing at the same time. Today's games are going to be majorly important to who ends up in the semifinals and finals match next weekend. With that being said, I'm going to pass it over to my casters and talk about today's games and in the future.
All right then. Yeah, we have USU Gray versus Team Surge today. I haven't seen very much of anything from either of these teams so far, but I'm excited to be here and to be casting. Soju?
I agree. I can't wait to see what these two teams have to put up on the match today.
Yeah, I mean it's on Bind. That's always one of my personal favorite maps. It has a lot of fun play that you can do with the teleports, even as Viper, which I play.
I agree.
There's some really sneaky things you can do with your smoke, getting in and around through those. I know a lot of people tend to think it's just a duelists game playing those teleports, but I'm excited to see if they make some creative use of it with other agents. Alrighty. Going into the agent picks here. Let's see what we get. Wow, a fast lock coming from our defending team, Zusu here.
They really have this comp ready for this map.
Yeah, no, this looks practiced and discussed. I've got my eye on them. I'm very enthusiastic to see what they've got planned.
And Team USU, it seems they have a 2 initiator comp. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens here. And Team Surge is also going towards that 2 initiator comp.
Yeah, it does look like they're going for it. We'll see if they change it around, because I know I've said before, oh, they're going for 2 of this, 2 of that, and been completely wrong by the end of it because they just keep changing all the time. There it is. Okay. Good as guaranteed.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Valorant Challenger League. Today we are watching a best of 1 match on Vine. USU Gray versus Team Surge.
Oh, or not. All right. Sorry.
And Surge Kitsune also has a KD of 1.5. Surge Donut has a KD of 1. Surge Vincent has a KD of 0.9.
Turret out.
Okay, we've got 4 players in hookah here. Omen slowly pushing up long. Smoke's going out, lots of rotates from the defenders.
There.
But it doesn't look like the attackers are completely committed to this push. We're seeing a little bit of utility back into mid.
Watching here.
I'm curious to see what they decide here, as it seems like they're still in that choosing process as to what they're up to.
Spike down B.
Spike goes down in hookah, but gets retrieved immediately. And through the exchange, the attackers are up by 1 kill. A teleport goes all the way out to A, signaling what's going on.
Plant the spike.
Base has slipped into U-Haul. She almost gets a pick. There it is. She gets that pick. Usu Waffle also getting a
Spike
pick.
down A.
Giving the advantage back to the defenders. Donut killing Nico. And the spike has not gone down with 14 seconds left to plant.
One enemy
Oh,
remaining. 10
that
seconds
kill
left.
was beautifully
Last player
done.
standing.
Vincent here trying to make it happen. So slow, so tight on time there. Not quite able to get it done.
Well, I think that what that Usu could have done differently is the rotates. It happened too fast, and if they had one person to anchor on A, I feel like they could have won that round.
They did win that round.
Oh, you're right, they did.
But yeah, no, having a little bit of an anchor would have been very helpful to them. Okay, 4 players going up toward hookah again, just to start off the round. We do have that almost full buy from our defending team that won that last round. Fade, lurking in the teleporter, hoping for some 3 pick there if she can get it. And Killjoy's lurked up long, completely uncontested.
Placing swamp thing.
Axe getting that first pick of the round. Using that Guardian to great effect for them. 3 rotates going out toward A. And there is an anchor there this time. Like you were saying they should have. Omen getting the teleport in. He has the spike and he is very deep in that site. There's a very, very outnumbered pair of attackers here. As they try to get that plant down.
30 seconds left. Last
Sune
player
and Vincent
Spike
both go down at the
A.
same time. Xavier manages to get something of a trade out of it, but then immediately gets counter traded by Truce.
Human or not, that Omen.
A really, really quick pincer there. everything came to place. The defenders held it down, and in they went. What do you think the defenders need to do? I mean, the attackers need to do differently to make this work for them?
I feel like they should really make noise on one site and really peek into another site.
It is true. With the rotates, I feel like they're not making enough noise to sell that they're still where they aren't. Like, they keep leaving a player or two behind and just not taking advantage of the deception that that player can give. Ooh, Truce picking Vincent with that Marshall. And Waffle taking down Xavier with that Guardian. Well done. I think this round is really just going to the defenders on pure gunplay. Marshall, Sheriff, Guardian.
That was a very lucky headshot from
Fair enough.
Raze.
But even with the other two engagements, high precision weapons just winning them fights. And look at the space that the defenders control. KO off in the distance, holding against any rotate that they could even dream of having, so that they would know well before they're anywhere near the site. And just holding these passive angles, 3 people on the site, 1 down long, like, they're everywhere. They have so much information about the map right now.
30 seconds left.
And once again, they're using that knowledge of where the enemy is to just pincer in, close down the space. Truce holding down the back and gets that pick. The way they're controlling the map is really impressive to me.
The defenders, towards the end of the round, defenders really spread out and pinched them into 1 point, and they couldn't do anything.
Yeah, it works out really well for them, wouldn't you say?
I do agree.
Yeah. One of the things that you really have to be thinking about when you're down players like that is the fact that the enemy can take all that space away from you. So you need to push out a bit explosively, get a little bit aggressive. If you want to win the round, try and get a couple of picks, take the space away from them. Because otherwise they're just going to play their numbers and do that to you every time.
This is
and with
really
this team in
weird.
particular.
This is really weird. Surge is going full on long.
Yeah, fair enough. And they don't have the spike with them.
Don't check the corner.
Oh, man. Nico with that beautiful pair of picks.
If they checked that corner, they would have. Wow. They would have gone.
Yeah, that would have worked out a whole lot better for them. But as it stands, they're down those 2 players as well as someone else that I missed as I looked away for a moment. It looks like an exchange happened in U-Haul. They still don't have the spike anywhere near the site. It is a much more even round in this later half this time.
It does seem like Surge is looking for a pick.
1 enemy remaining.
A nice kill by Waffle. Just spamming out a couple of rounds there, getting the wall bang.
30 seconds left.
And now, Raze playing without the spike. I don't understand what the play around the spike was there.
I'll teach him to respect their
Like, they just left it there the entire round.
I've got cash. Anyone need something?
Now, you saw that there was a player that disconnected. Oh, they've reconnected, sorry.
What I'm seeing right now is that they're really leaning towards the 4B and 1A. And I do feel like if they have a 3-2 split, that would really make a difference to their end. Having one there. Never mind.
Oh, those 2 picks against the defenders in shower as well as 1 up long.
I was gonna say that.
Huge advantage going to the attackers. This might be their first round. Omen about to take an engagement against this Raze,
enemy
and
remaining.
he wins it. Well done by Vincent there. 1 defending player left on B. It would take a miracle for them to win this. The attackers seem to know that she's on B, so just going straight to A and trying to get that plant down. Still using the information utility on site A. Spike going down. Waffle goes down to Vincent. And the plant going down. Very, very well principled by the attackers here. Getting those 3 players over, getting that plant down. And of course the 1 player had to stay back and try and get a free pick. But even if he lost that, they were in such a strong position. Go ahead, sorry.
No, it's all fine. I was gonna say that the Fade pushing up on the A. I said that there should be a 3-2 split, but he just got 2 picks right then and there. And I was gonna say that they needed to get a trade in, but no, he proved me wrong. He got 2 picks.
No, and I see that Fade is, I mean, feeling very empowered by that first engagement there, going for another. And it looks like they false cleared it. If they push out here, that'd be very bad for them. 4 players going up long. Oh, Fade timing almost managed to make that work.
I've
Not
got your
quite.
trail.
Oh, gets picked by Truce in a completely fair fight. On the other side of the map, Kitsune takes out Waffle, takes a lot of space for them on B. Only 1 defender left here for them. There's 3 players that need to rotate as fast as possible. Every single attacker is here. They need to get that plant down. Sure enough, as I say that, they're getting it started. 5 players trapped in CT on the defense here. Nice little engagement by Sky. Gets that util out. Trying to get that free pick. Sure enough, she does as well. But at the same time, Truce taking out Xavier. The defenders have gotten a toe onto the site. Spike is down. DRG gets that kill.
1 enemy remaining.
Oh, Killjoy trying to get away from the ultimate there. Well used, winning them the round.
Another round for the defenders.
The momentum is very strongly in their favor. What did you think of that retake? It from my perspective, it seemed like they were off the site, and then we watched an engagement, and suddenly they had just managed an entry. Did you see anything else?
It was very. I don't know what happened. Three were CT, and in B halls there were 3 B halls, and they just, I don't know, they got on site without getting punished. I feel like.
Yeah, it was very strange that they let them get away with that completely for free. All 5 attackers pushing into showers here. Oh, a pick, a trade, and another going for the advantage here. The ultimate goes down, a second ultimate goes out. If they can get this Raze, they have a completely free site. Raze takes them down with the nade though, and has an ultimate. A well-placed ult by Raze here would be really, really strong for them. Barely avoids that Killjoy ult.
There.
And somehow we've kind of stabilized into a 3v3. An ult going out there. They'll most likely be able to half it off of this if they're good about their utility. Oh, the ultimate here. Gets that pick. There it is. Nico taking down Donut as well. Last player trying to hold it down in short, but with all that utility having come out, it was just a free win, it felt like.
So it was confusing.
Okay, I only have like 78.
There were 2 showers, and they
Hopefully
focused
that's
all
enough.
on showers, which is very confusing. I feel like they shouldn't have done that, but they won the round nevertheless. So
Yeah, they just keep winning. I mean, even with any mistakes they may make, they just keep winning. I'm kind of curious about like what is it that keeps going wrong for the attackers, because they've gotten the plant down both of these last 2 rounds, and it's just failed for them miserably. They cannot stop the retake.
I agree with you, but I'm starting to feel like it's just the gunfights. They have to win the gunfights.
Yeah. Like, sure enough, like, we just saw a perfect example of that, where Truce and Kitsune just take that fight, and Truce just wins, because of course he does. The nade goes out, getting a little bit of chip damage. Blood manages to get a pick, evening up the round. Yes, of course, Blood going in for that pick and shower. Or... no, I'm mixing up my sites and agents. No, that was right. That was right.
Smoke's down.
Okay, pushing up long. Vincent manages to get that pick against Truce. Got that winning position here. Vincent getting another pick. And with Raze entering the site with ultimate, it looks like they're gonna get what they need here. Hopeful that they'll be able to hold the site this time. It's very, very difficult to retake with only 2 4.
Here.
I always love to see an even game. They seem to have an idea that Axe is in shower. And I'm not sure whether or not they know Killjoy. Yeah, they have to know Killjoy is there. And just like that, it's back to a 2v2.
Player standing.
Xavier managed to get that pick against
One enemy
USU.
remaining.
I'm not sure what just happened there. Pair of picks happened. Xavier manages to win that round for the attackers. Now, what's really painful to me is that it took 4 players against 2 for them to win a site hold.
Right.
What do you think? Like, is there anything that comes to mind that they're really messing up?
Placing sentry.
Peeking when they should not have peeked. That's what I really think. They should have been, I don't know, at least hiding in tube or hiding in
Stay focused.
garden. I feel like that should have won them the round. But they tried to get the picks and no, they just lost their gunfights.
Yeah, they got much more aggressive than they needed to. They had 4 players and they were pushing out. Suddenly it was a 2v2. And it evened up and they managed to win it anyway, but it wasn't in good form for them. Now this round here, we have 3 players in shower, 2 playing up short. Lots of exchange of utility. And still the defenders are anchoring on B, only finally now rotating. Pair of picks go out against the defenders, and suddenly it's a...
Get suppressed. Bad guy down.
One enemy remaining.
My ult's ready.
Cruz has to know.
Placing swarm grenade.
They won.
They look like us, but are they us? I have so many questions. Can I get a drop? Turn out. Alarm bot
They're
out.
on a save round. I'm hoping they can really get some picks off, but it's this game is leaning towards USU right now.
I am back. I'm booting up my Valorant. My computer crashed. I do seem to have the absolute worst luck with that. So. Only when streaming. I swear.
If KO can use his ult and he uses it,
Can't use that.
he gets 3,
One
4.
enemy remaining.
Still wait.
Spike down.
Are we
B.
about to see an ace?
Long.
What did I miss?
That was an amazing round. Amazing round from KO. Props to him. That was just, he popped off right there on that round.
Dang.
A 4K with an Odin.
I'm a little upset I missed that.
It's just so bizarre.
Odin's best gun.
There were two, I don't understand. 2 people, one was on tube and one was on the other end of tube. They could have killed him right there, but I don't know. It's so...
It was a well-played round as far as I can hear.
USU is just dominating this game.
Oh yeah, absolutely. As much as I'd hate to see it, I suspect we might even see a 10 and 2 half. Oh, the classic kill by Axe. And 2 kills there? Did I just see a collab with a classic? No. No. I'm gonna have to see the replay on that one.
USU Rays does know that someone's flank.
Omen making the entry happen on B side. Gets picked by Nico though. Nico getting another pick at the same time as Axe. And the round just ends.
Last round.
And here it
before the
is. Do
switch.
we get our 10 and 2 half? A
Hail
dominant
is-
performance by USU so far.
He's dominating with the Odin, and he's not getting punished for it. It's just amazing.
Turret out.
The disrespect I am seeing right now in the buy section. 3 operators on part of USU.
That is...
All 3 of their top fragging players picked up ops, holding down angles this round. And it might just work out for them is what's really painful about this. First shot goes out. Doesn't connect.
Oh no.
Another goes out with Truce getting that pick against Donut. An ultimate coming out from Fade, pushing them all out. They seem to be discussing. They're not sure what they're doing. I saw a couple pings on the map. They're all just holding position and thinking. But it seems like they've come to a conclusion. Whether they realize it or... Oh. And the op scares the pack off.
What I'm really confused
jump
about is Surge is not leaning towards B right now. They're still committing A.
And there it is,
Spike
Vincent
down
and
A.
Usu both getting
Spike is
picks,
down.
trading for each other. Us and Knight getting another pick. Blood lurking in
Last player
completely for
standing.
free. Getting that pick, but then just being with the more misfortune of timing and positioning, getting traded. Xavier here has managed to get the spike, playing that 3 versus 1 with only 14 seconds left to plan. There it is. The push of glory, trying to get it going. Managed to get one, but gets shut down.
I'm so
Switching
confused
sides.
on what Surge is doing. They are not rotating towards B, and it's... They know they have 3 ops, or 2 ops, on A, and they're not rotating.
Yeah, there's a little bit of hubris there, pushing into a site with 2 operators as a team that's, I mean, at the time, down 2 and 9. Like, you really do expect those rotates. I mean, like, yes, it's a little cliche. Yes, everyone knows it's gonna happen, but, like, it's just... It happens because it's for the best.
Placing
yes.
swarm grenade.
Well, we're about to see Surge on a defense, and I'm hoping they can turn this game around.
Yeah, I'd love to see a longer game. I'm always down to see a team that didn't do so great in the first half do a little bit better once they get into the stride of things playing on the other half. Hopefully they can win this round and use it to take some momentum in the long term. The false clear. And
They
sure
don't
enough,
know.
Blood getting that pick, getting the second pick without being traded. Really, really, really good for our formerly attacking team. Now Axe managing to take down Vincent. And Donut as well, evening up the round.
3v3.
Time is whittled. Players are even. I am a little confused by it. There were 3 players who all needed to entry, and was this the play the whole time?
Wow.
Have them rotate just to rotate back?
Wow.
That is... Wow. Very well coordinated. The willingness to pull that off by all team members shows either a strong-handed IGL or a lot of just really, really well coordinated teamwork. There it is. The volley coming out.
Last player
Kill
standing.
coming out from Usu, from Nico. And one from Waffle. And there it is. Momentum goes to our now attackers. 11 and 2 with momentum. They own
That's a joke.
this game is, as far as I'm concerned, as good as over.
But I think the star of this round is definitely Surge Blood. He got 2 picks off on showers and USU didn't clear it. It's just, that was free picks for Blood.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. Is that although it's been just like a completely losing battle for Blood's team all the way along, it really hasn't felt like Blood has been having a difficult time with this match. It's just felt like they've been kind of going along, getting picks. It surprises me, to be completely honest, seeing this 8-12 score from Blood as their top fragger.
USU is leaning towards this
Hunt.
3-8 GG.
Scout destroyed.
Yeah, that split, Spike being left out.
Grenade!
Oh, the free pick coming out in shower, leaving only one defending member on B. 2 rotates coming out. If they can get onto this site and hold it down right now, they're in a strong position. They let a player get into the site, possibly a problem for them. Yeah, because now we're going for a full team fight now on the site.
No.
They managed to pick that player and Kitsune as well. Here we go.
Planted.
If Blood plays his cards right, he might be able to win this round, as Killjoy and KO are both low.
Alternatively, he can take a boom bot to the face. Oh, you hate to see it. 4v1 is never easy, especially when they know where you are like that. You're so hemmed in. And they were playing so principled as well.
I hate to say it, but I think this game goes to USU. It's just, it's an outstanding performance for USU and unlucky game for Surge.
All right. 3 players going up shower here. 2 playing in hookah. It looks like they're playing for picks again with that split up attitude. And sure enough, an exchange happens. Kitsune getting a pick against Nico, as well as the Raze there getting a pick.
USU is split up. They're really trying to look for a pick.
Yeah, they really, really want it here. They seem to know that their gunplay is simply better, and they're trying to take advantage of that as best as they possibly can.
A player from Surge is rotating towards B, leaving A a bit
Look at
vulnerable.
this map control. 3 players on A. Util finally coming out. Kitsune getting a kill there is really, really big for them, delaying the free push in. But the plant does go down anyway. Only now are they retaking.
Spike planted.
Axe getting an engagement and winning. I think this is the round. The attackers do have
One
that raise
enemy
ult
remaining.
available to them still, and Vincent is half health. Here's that ult coming out. They seem to know where he's at. He manages to survive it
An
with a
outplay.
well-timed teleport. Magnificent even. Nonetheless, the time is very, very low. He needs to start defusing within like 10 seconds or less. And he was tossing his gun down. He doesn't seem to understand how perilous the time is. And with that volley going down, that's GG. A really, really, really well played game by USU. And Vincent choosing to go out by his own hand, so to speak, there at the end.
Last
Well
player
done
standing.
to all of our participants. Blood doing an excellent representation for his team, as well as everyone on USU crushing it as well.
What an exciting game. I did not expect USU just to wipe the floor with them. I thought that it would be a nice closer match, but GG's to both teams, and we're going to be back with player interviews. Stay tuned. Welcome back. I will be passing it over to my amazing casters for player interviews. You guys can go ahead.
All right, Mano, you go first.
Alrighty. Here, sorry. Axe, how did the game feel for you? I mean, obviously you had a very dominant game this game, and top fragging for your team went very well. Was there anything that really stood out to you?
I feel like there's some situations where maybe my gunplay wasn't as good as it usually is, but we just work really well as a team, so it didn't matter that much.
Oh, so top fragging, and you're saying maybe it wasn't as good as it could be, so we can expect better from you moving forward.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, very, very nice. Okay, I'm looking forward to seeing you high on the leaderboard, moving forward a few rounds even.
Oh yeah.
Very nice. Any favorite any favorite moment of the game for you?
I don't know. There wasn't any like standout individual plays. We just kind of played really well as a team. Although there was, I think it was Cats got like a 4K with the Odin. That was well,
Yeah, that
KO
was very
ulted, just
impressive.
spamming bullets. That was funny.
Yeah. I do want to talk about, just because I have a little bit of pest in my blood. You pulled out that ultimate right in the last. Was it the last round there?
Oh yeah, the very last round.
And you aimed it. You're up in the air.
Yeah.
You see the omens start to teleport.
Yup.
And you had to make the decision: do I shoot at where he is or where he's going? And you chose to shoot where he was.
Yeah, I don't play Raze that much, I'm gonna be honest, so I don't know the timings and stuff on that very well.
Fair enough. With that, how did your team react to that situation? I would guess that they gave you a pretty hard time for it right then and there.
They hit me with the Rosa ult. Felt bad, but
Classic.
but we win. We still won, so
Yeah. Alrighty. And so I'm having a brain fart here. How do I pronounce your name, fellow caster?
Soju.
Yes, Soju. Do you have any questions for Axe here?
All right. Axe, is there anything you want to say before we end the stream? Anything you have to say?
I'm really excited for next weekend to play like the best of 3 instead of just one game, because
Yeah.
you get all hyped up and then the one game is over and then that's it. So I'm really excited for next weekend.
All right. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Well, we're gonna pass it over to Serge Kitsune.
Yeah. Next interview here. Yeah, I was a little worried there for a second. You were trying to end the stream. But Kitsune, how was the game from your perspective?
Rough match.
Fair enough. Were you surprised at all to see that you were on top of the leaderboard at the end there for your team?
I felt like I wasn't personally playing my best. It was hard for me to focus. There was a little bit of fighting in our team during the match. Especially when it came to who was grabbing Spike, bringing it to site. There was a couple rounds where it was left kind of in our spawn and no one had it.
Yeah, I had commentated a bit on that, how it was strange that the Spike was being left as far behind as it was.
Yeah, there was times where someone would put it down for someone else to pick it up and then they wouldn't, and we would work our way up into site. And there was a couple times where we did get to site, but it didn't matter because we didn't have Spike.
Yeah, that's never a very fortunate situation. Is that something that? Yeah, that's Sujo. Go ahead.
I do have a question for Kitsune. What do you think you guys could have changed to possibly turned the second half over?
Now that is a really good question. First off, yeah, of course, like I said earlier, there was a bit of fighting between us. On top of that, we played their game. We didn't play our game. We played what they wanted us to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I really saw that in some of the rounds there where you'd lose a few players and then having lost the momentum, you guys would find yourself very much boxed in, and USU would do an excellent job of holding the site, keeping a whole bunch of players there, but also sending a couple of players around to pincer you, take away that space from you, make sure that you can't go anywhere else, so that if you try and rotate, they get that information, get an exchange or a pick to happen. Yeah. Definitely, I see what you mean about the momentum being really determined by your opponents here.
Mm-hmm. Well, anything you have to say, Kitsune?
We're going to be coming back next season, a lot more practice and a lot more together as a team.
Wow, that's a I hope I could see you guys compete and go to the top.
Yeah, it's always really, really good to see teams that have had a little bit of difficulty come back better and stronger the next season. So I'm excited to see what you guys bring forward next time.
I agree.
And with that, I believe that we're good for our interview portion.
All right. Thank you everyone for coming out and watching today's match. GG to both of the teams, with USU winning 13-2 and moving on to next weekend's semifinals. Make sure y'all are staying tuned for what's happening in the current tournament by following our Twitter and watching the announcements channel in our Discord. Thank you everyone for coming out, and have a great night.
Like I am you and you are me. It's such a nightmare trying to